If you're over 35 and trying to get pregnant, the advice that you've been following might actually be the reason you're still struggling. Because most fertility advice is obsessing over your age and your sex and completely ignoring what actually determines whether your body can conceive. And if you don't shift this, you'll keep doing more, trying harder, and still feel like your body is working against you. I remember when I was working with a woman not too long ago, she had been trying for years. She had multiple miscarriages, several failed IVFs. And I just remember when she sat across from me, she said something that I hear more often than I wish I did. She said, "I feel like my body is broken." And she felt like she was running out of time. There was so much pressure. You could feel it, right? The fear, the urgency. But here's what I saw immediately. She wasn't broken. She was just following the wrong strategy. She had done everything she was told to do, but no one had really showed her how to actually support her body and her mind and her soul in a way that made it feel safe enough to respond, to get a better outcome in her fertility IVF journey, but in her life. Hi, if we haven't met yet, I'm Denise. I'm a fertility and transformational coach, a neuroencoding specialist, a Chinese medical practitioner, and lovingly known as the Fertility Godmother. The Fertility Godmother is a name that my clients started calling me after they got pregnant when they thought it would never happen. I help women redesign their fertility journeys so that they can get pregnant, have a healthy baby, and actually feel like themselves again while they're going through it. Because fertility isn't just physical, it's emotional, mental, and spiritual too. So the first thing you need to understand is this. Fertility is not just about age. So yes, your age can have an impact. We can't deny that, but it's not the only factor. It's really about what's going on in your internal environment. What's happening inside your body matters more than that number on your birth certificate. In fact, you might have heard about this thing called biological age. Biological age is very different than chronological age. You can actually have a lower biological age. What does that mean? It means that you could be really healthy and like your body can be a younger age than your actual chronological age. If you've taken care of yourself and done things like decreased inflammation, eat healthy, managed your thoughts and emotions, have good balanced hormones or figured out how to balance them, have good increased circulation and oxygenation, you're able to manage your stress response and your nervous system. All those things can actually lower your biological age because your body is always asking just the one question, right? Is this a safe environment to create life? You cannot create life and be in survival mode. Your body just doesn't function that way. You're either producing stress hormones or sex hormones. You can't do both at the same time. You can't be running from fear, from something scary, and making a baby. It just doesn't work that way. So if your answer is no to creating a safe environment internally, right? If you've been managing your nervous system, eating healthy, decreasing inflammation, like all of those things, then it's going to delay the process no matter how much you want it. And this is why women the same age have completely different fertility outcomes. And so if you're starting to realize no one has ever explained it to you this way, I have a free resource below that will walk you through how to begin supporting your body differently. The second mistake I see all the time is what I call the fertility scramble. This is when you start doing everything all at once, like more supplements, more tracking, more Googling, more pressure, all the different doctors, right? And it feels productive, but underneath it's more like a panic. And here's the truth. Most women never hear your body doesn't respond to panic, right? It's going to respond to preparation. So instead of your body feeling supported when it feels rushed and pressured, that's the exact state that's going to make it harder to conceive. And the third piece that almost no one talks about enough is your nervous system. So if your body is in that constant state of stress, it's not going to prioritize pregnancy. Stress has a compound effect on every single cell in our body, from our reproductive health to our digestive health to our heart health. Every single cell, every single organ. When we have certain thoughts, we have certain stress, when we are in that survival mode, that is going to always come before creation, because what is our body made to do? It's made to protect us. It's made to survive. So if your system is feeling overwhelmed and on edge, constantly thinking things like, what if this doesn't happen? Or you feel like your body has to be guarded, or you feel like you're feeling shame, or you're feeling like you're broken, right? You can't be in survival mode and creation mode at the same time. So if you keep ignoring this, you'll keep doing more, but getting nowhere. But when you shift this, when your body starts to feel safe again, everything begins to change. And I've seen women conceive after years of trying, after several failed IVFs, after multiple miscarriages, after being told that it's too late, that they should have an egg donor. And it wasn't because they necessarily tried harder, but it's because they finally started working with their body, with their mind. The thing is you're not broken. You're not behind, and you're not out of time. You've just been given incomplete advice. So if this resonated with you, I need you to watch this next video here, where I break down exactly how to improve egg quality after age 35 in a way that actually supports your body. So click here and I'll walk you through it step by step. You're not alone. You're not broken. Your body is more capable than you think. Support it wisely. Lead with intention. Trust yourself. I'm Denise, your fertility godmother, and I'll see you in the next video.